So the vision has to be about a tech-rich environment that everybody can benefit from.
It's critical to have good, strong, solid, reliable digital infrastructure, and we've been a supporter of this project since its early days.
Superfast has been a critical step in our journey, absolutely ensuring every home and business can be connected. It's not the limit of our ambition, so we are actually pushing fast for kind of ultra-fast connectivity everywhere, and some parts of the city region are already gigabit economies. I think that not only brings speed and in some cases greater resilience, but also creates a digital rich environment which then encourages innovation.
Superfast broadband connectivity at 30 megabytes and above is now almost a norm for certainly households, but increasingly businesses as well.
I think good broadband, strong broadband makes the world a smaller place. Actually, we certainly at the Chamber see lots of inquiries from companies that are picking up international trade orders through their website now.
Having the Superfast broadband go from 5 meg, which I had before, to the 70 meg now I've got with Superfast, has been really transformative.
It has enabled us now, because we have a network of distributors all over the world, to be able to do video conferencing.
People and businesses being able to have the lives they wish to have through the use of technology, enabling prosperity in the region.
So by having 50 megabytes per second, I find now that the employees are far less exasperated in being able to get documents to either the other side of the world or just down to London.
We see a lot more agile working from home, working on mobile telephony even. These things didn't exist 10 years ago.
I can work from home, so for example today I was able to join my colleagues back in the office in Leeds for our daily stand-up meeting via a Google Hangout. This afternoon I will be communicating with a supplier in San Francisco.
One of the issues that has been flagged up with us in the past is the ability to upload content and exchange content. If you've got to wait 2 to 3 hours to upload a piece of digital product, that's not particularly effective use of people's time.
We've also implemented a new CRM system which gives access to employees who do not work in Marsden 24/7 remote access to work on the system. And we've now instigated and implemented a new telephone system. This enables us to be able to communicate with our County Durham office and our London office without having to do outside phone calls. It provides us a quicker connection, and it also makes us look much more professional. Having 50 megabytes has enabled the company to grow, and we have doubled in size in the last 4 years.
Superfast broadband has made a massive inroad into helping companies be more productive.
By actually having connectivity from 2 megabytes per second when we first came here in 2004 to now having 50 megabytes per second has enabled the company to be able to compete on a broader spectrum. The connectivity is not a problem anymore, whereas before it would have been, well, I'll go on now, somebody else will go on later. So from that point of view, the amount of work that we can get done in a day has greatly increased. If we hadn't have actually received the Superfast broadband, we would have had to consider moving the company.
The new City Region Digital Framework will outline what our ambitions are in relation to digital infrastructure and how we can maximise that to leverage benefits for homes, businesses and the wider community across the city region.
We're in the middle of the 4th industrial revolution right now, and it is changing the way people work. How many companies had rooms dedicated to servers and all of the hardware they needed to keep their business running? All of that's in the cloud now, but it's only in the cloud if you can connect to it.
Having the Superfast broadband has really helped in the flexibility around my working life, and it's helped give me confidence that when I do want to work from home, that I'm not going to be interrupted by broadband dropouts.
20 years ago, websites were a rarity. Now every company has one, or every company that wants to succeed has one. I think it's been a great leveller in terms of allowing perhaps the smaller, more agile, dynamic companies to compete in a larger marketplace.
We, particularly in the public sector, have to keep our eyes wide open, watching the trends and working out what it means for the people that we serve.
We need to compete, and we can only compete if we have that connectivity and the availability to expand in a way that Superfast broadband allows us to do.